Good afternoon. We recommend a carry focus for ETF fixed income portfolio for a 9 to 12-month horizon. Our pitch is simple. This portfolio is designed to deliver higher income, lower duration, and better downside control than AGG. We recommend a portfolio of 30% of SCHI, 25% of MBB, 25% of BKLM, and 20% of SGOV for 9 to 12-month horizon. Related to AGG, this makes offer with a 30-day SEC yield of about 4.80% versus 4.18%, while reducing the interest rate duration to about 3.19 years versus 5.78 years. This decision not just begins here. We believe the committee can earn more income while taking materially less pure duration risk. Our macro view is not recession panic. It is not a clean easing cycle rally. The Federal Reserve keep the policy range at 3.50 to 3.75%. Inflation has improved, but headline CPI is still 2.4% and core CPI is still 2.5%. Payroll declined by 92,000. Unemployment is 4.4%, and for quarters real GDP slowed to 0.7% at an yearly rate. In this setting, we think carry is the more dependable source of return, rather than a sharp rally in longer duration bonds. Credit market valuation up to today, the chart shows that both investment grade and high yield spread remain with relative tight, that support our view that the portfolio should earn carry rather than rely on meaningful spread lightening. Each sleeve has distinct role. SCHI is an investment grade corporate carry anchor. MBB as an agency-backed quality and diversification. BKLM contribute floating rate income and helps reduce pure interest rate sensitivity. SGOV provide liquidity, capital preservation, and reinvestment flexibility. The advantage over AGG is not one single ETF. It is the combined effect of four sleeves doing four different jobs in one correlated structure. We tested the most obvious alternative. AGG only is cheaper and simpler, but it gives us carry and adds materially more duration. SGOV only is safer but too defensive for the income objective. A BKLM heavy allocation weighs lower weight credit and liquidity with too much. So yes, this portfolio costs more than AGG, but the committee is paying for a more intentional carry duration structure rather than a cheap bond market policy. As always, we need to care about the risk management. Our main downside case is a reliable inflation or rate volatility shock that push yield higher. On first order duration math, a 100 basis point move implies about negative 3.2% for the portfolio versus about negative 5.8% for AGG. SCHI and MBB would face mark-to-market pressure. MBB also carries extension with a negative convexity, and BKLM could see spread widening if macro conditions weaken. Our control are SGOV for liquidity and stability, BKLM for lower pure duration exposure, diversification across the sleeve, and the ability to rebalance toward more defensive exposure if inflation or volatility accelerates. We are really happy to talk about the expected return. We estimate a base case return of about 4.7 to 4.8% over the next 9 to 12 months. That estimate the driven mainly by the portfolios with 30-day SEC yield of about 4.76%. In other words, the return case depends on income carry, which we view as the most defensible return driver for this horizon. To conclude, we strongly recommend that the investment committee approve this 4 ETF allocation for a 9 to 12 month horizon. We believe it is a strong fixed income recommendation for 3 reasons. First, carry remains attractive, and our base case doesn't depend on a sharp rally in a longer duration bond. Second, this portfolio offers higher estimated income and materially lower duration than AGG. Third, it diversifies with more deliberately across investment-grade corporate, agency mortgage, floating rate senior loan, and ultra-short treasury risk. The result is a practical, disciplined portfolio with better downside resilience and more flexibility under certain rate conditions. For those reasons, we believe this is a better fixed income choice than AGG for this horizon. Ultimately, this proposal is about earning reliable income while keeping the portfolio resilient. If rates remain well low, we believe this structure gives the committee a disciplined way to capture carry without taking unnecessary duration risk. Thank you for listening to our proposal. We now take the questions, and we have prepared the question the investor asked, and we have prepared the answer for investor. The first, many people ask what does carry mean in this portfolio? The answer is carry means the income we earn from holding the portfolio, meaning from coupon and interest cash flow, without needing a large rally in bond price. In this portfolio, carry comes from 4 different places: investment-grade corporate bond income in SCHI, agency mortgage-backed income in MBB, floating rate senior loan income in BKLM, and short-term treasury income in FGOV. So when we say our base case favor carry, we mean the portfolio can earn a meaningful portion of its return simply by holding this income producing sleeve over the next 9 to 12 months. And people would like to ask, what does each ETF contribute to carry? SCHI contributes stable investment-grade corporate income, and MBB contribute agency-backed mortgage income, which add the quality and diversification. And why not just by AGG? The answer is simple. AGG is broad, cheap, and simple, but it is also passive and gives us more duration than we want for this horizon. Our portfolio is more deliberate. It gives us higher estimated income, materially lower interest rate exposure, and a better balance between fixed rate carry, floating rate carry, and liquidity support. In other words, AGG is a broad market benchmark, but our proposal is designed specifically for the current 9 to 12 month opportunity set. What is the biggest downside risk? We will inflation or risk volatility shock that pushes fixed rate stiff and increase mortgage extension risk. Why should we include MBB if the mortgage had a negative impact? Because the MBB as an agency-backed income and diversification, we size it carefully while monitoring the extension risk. And What is the expected return? Our base case expected return is about 4.7 to 4.8% over the 9 to 12 months. The biggest downside risk is with real inflation or rate volatility shock that push yield higher. In that case, the fixed rate stiff, especially SCHI and MBB, would face mark-to-market pressure. MBB would also face mortgage extension risk, while BKLM could experience spread widening and some liquidity pressure if the macro condition deteriorated. What measure will we monitor after approval? We will monitor yield, duration, and spread, convexity, volatility, and maximum drawdown. Those metrics tell us whether the portfolio is still earning enough carry for the risk we are taking, and whether the downside is still consistent with the original approval case. We understand where the return comes from and where the risk comes from, and what would make us change the thesis. In the end, thank you so much for your thinking and questions. We are really happy to answer your any question further. Thank you so much.